actually like him playing on the right.
Yeah, I like his skill set too on the right. One thing they may test, it looks like they, just 1 point, but maybe they're going to start testing with that forehand dink. He tends not to have a great topspin roll forehand dink, which is really what you want to do from that side, especially at a lefty on the opposite side.
Second serve.
Ignatowich initiate a lot of offense with speed ups.
0-0-2.
In earlier matches, doing a lot of speed ups off the backhand in the dink game.
Point.
Really trying to pancake that one, sail.
1-0-2. Set out. 0-1-1.
A little high there for Xiaomi, and he knows it.
It's a nice third shot from Ignatowich.
1-1-1. Point.
It's a nice drop. Can't do much with that.
2-1-1. Point.
Got some towers over there.
Yeah, Newman and Ignatowich should be really tough in terms of resets and counters. Should be a very tough team to speed up on.
Yeah.
It's looking like they're eager to get into a firefight.
4-1-1. Point.
Ignatowich calling that one out. Almost like he was questioning his own call.
To be conclusive. We don't know. We'll never know.
If that one wasn't conclusive, I don't know what the word conclusive means.
Second serve.
Oh, well.
Anyways, ahead by 4 here for Ignatowich and Newman.
Point.
That one, a little off-center hit there from JMV. Fell short.
6-1-2.
Ignatowich known for his big serve, but hasn't really been serving big lately.
Set out. 1-6-1.
Oh boy, what a point. A couple of great exchanges. Newman with a really deep ATP that was defended well.
Great points here on Grandstand. Loving it.
Oh, good leave there from Augie. Tempted to take a big swing at his forehand, but smartly let it go.
3-6-1.
The pickup from Xiaomi, though. Great get.
Yeah, win a point in this match, you're going to have to really earn it.
as you should in the round of 16.
Absolutely.
Set out.
This is a progressive draw, just a reminder to everyone at home. So winner will move on to the
6-3-1.
quarterfinals, which will be played tomorrow, along with all the other quarterfinal matches in all the other brackets.
Oh, tomorrow's going to be ridiculous.
Second serve.
Quarterfinal day is, and a progressive draw is absurdly good.
Is that your favorite day, quarterfinal day?
6-3-2.
Yeah, it's actually the day I tell my friends to come out to watch.
You know what? Me too.
Wow.
Set out.
It looked like it might have been a little miscommunication there between Newman and Ignatowich about that middle ball. I think Ignatowich had a big forehand that he could have swung at. Newman took it off the backhand.
3-6-1.
Tremendous
Wow.
gets. Whoa.
Even that ball was really close there. Jame.
3-6-2. Reserve. 3-6-2.
Nice poach there from Jame.
I was waiting for that. He's just been, you can see Jame just kind of watching, observing, and finally he takes that moment to really execute on the poach.
4-6-2.
Job at resetting and staying alive in the points.
Yeah, well, Augie is super steady. Jame is super athletic. That combination results in a lot of balls coming back.
5-6-2.
I didn't necessarily think we're coming back.
Set out.
The timeout worked there.
6-5-1.
Augie with a little bit of an off-speed
Put away.
counter there.
I love that.
Ignatowich
6-5-2.
hopped and went under his paddle.
I'm seeing the speed up to Ignatowich a little bit more from Jame, Martinez Vich, and Augie. There hasn't been much of a counter from Ignatowich.
Yeah, I like Ignatowich's counter when he plays right side because he tends to slide
5-6-1.
right and counter backhand. Can't quite do that the same way when you're playing left side. Holy cow. Easy defense. Can they get to the net? Oh, that's long. Wow.
Second serve.
Did you see that scooper shot from Newman?
There were a couple there that were pretty amazing. Riley almost got hit with the last ball, though. It was so far out by GMB that it
5-6-2.
almost hit Riley.
Whoa.
Set
Just
out.
wide.
I love the look from Newman after
Six,
looking,
5-1.
glaring at his opponent after a missed shot or something. I love it. I love the intensity. So good.
So some crazy defense.
Oh my
Second
gosh.
serve.
Just crazy defense. defense, and they finally get a ball they can handle and into the net.
If Ignatowich could just get his forehand in front of him and just hit over the top of the ball, game over.
Stop play. You need some low to high. It's two side on.
Yeah.
Reserve.
I thought the same thing on that
6-5
serve,
two.
surprising, so I agree with the ref. Looked pretty sideways.
Yeah.
Side out.
Not a good speed up there from Newman. He had to back up a little bit.
5-6-1. Second serve.
High third there from Augie. Easy put away.
5-6-2. Side out.
Hate to see that net court, but love to see the ATP.
Usually I like the net cord, but it hung up just enough. Ignatowich with a really good reaction. So often off those net cords, you have your momentum kind of going backwards as you think it's coming hard at you. It's hard to
6-5-1.
reverse course and go forward to get it, but Ignatowich is doing a good job.
Just feel like Newman and Ignatowich can't get a hold of a really good counter, like a clean counter right now.
6-5-2.
They're having their chances. That was another one they had a chance on. Just put it in the net. Play by Ignatowich to gain the kitchen line.
Oh, what a poach. He covers it. Martinez Vich covers the ball and body bags Ignatowich.
5-6-1.
GMV definitely read that one.
Like I'm saying, Jim, I don't feel like the counters right there are good. They might want to switch things up. Newman and
6-6-1.
Ignatowich.
Yeah, you're right. That's quite a few missed counters there.
No, you don't have one.
And Newman needs to realize he's on grandstand court and only gets one timeout. One free timeout, one free
7-6-1.
challenge. That's it. He can use his challenge as kind of a fake timeout.
Well, that was the right opportunity. They're ahead. Jame and Augie are ahead by one now. It's a good time to want a timeout, but darn it.
Second serve.
Ooh, would that count as headhunting?
Yeah, I don't know. What if you're... Jame didn't hit it that high. You know, Riley's probably 6'3" or so. That was more of a 5-foot high shot, but Riley was down low, sort of anticipating the shot. So it was kind of chin high, but
I was just instigating,
not
Jim.
normally. No, it's an interesting question. Everybody's wondering about the new rule and when it'll be applied.
That was a great put away there. That's a good spot, and that's what this team needs to look for, is the spots on the court. Who do you think is going to be the first player to get fined for that
6-7-1.
new rule?
I would say Guangdong.
Nice.
I wouldn't necessarily, he's trying to headhunt it, just
Second serve.
get called for it. I mean, he probably hits as many hard, high shots as anybody.
6-7-2.
Not trying to necessarily hit somebody, but that's kind of his style. Just makes it more likely to get called.
Something tells me he's Travis Rettenmeyer.
If so, that one will be intentional.
Well, that's what they're trying to call, right? Is they're trying to.
Well, I think they'll probably call on somebody where there isn't really intended, but kind of looks bad.
Second serve.
Ignatowich got away with that one.
But he's got to do something because he's getting picked on. So maybe if he starts it first, then we got a little battle going on.
No, that's a good idea.
It's got to change things up. Can't do the same thing.
No, but you're right. If you're getting picked on in the dink game with speed ups, one thing to do is, you know, speed up first.
6-7-1.
Again, Ignatowich, we've seen this before. He does a great job in a 3-4 shot sequence of gaining the kitchen line, and he's there in plenty of time. Gets a sitter
6-7-2.
and just dumps it in the net.
I thought that was going to be a fault in the serve.
Riley was on that.
Set out.
Xiaomi's, you know, interestingly enough, he's speeding up high shots where players usually get over the top and hit down, but these two are unable to do so.
Boy, again.
Point.
Riley was even. Can't you just hit over the top of that ball? It's really easy.
Yeah. It's almost like he didn't see it, so he mishit it. Did not look like that tough of a shot for players at this level.
Eight, 6-1.
There you go. And I'm telling you, maybe Newman and Ignatowich need to switch sides. You know what I mean? So Ignatowich could favor that backhand and punish just like he did on that last shot.
Set out.
And look at that. Ignatowich going over to the right side.
Ah, good call. Well, I think part of it too is Riley's used to covering 60% of the court, so he seems to be taking a few too many backhands up the middle where Ignatowich would have a better forehand.
See?
Now maybe if they switch this way, then Ignatowich will, you know, be thinking yield the center to Newman.
7-8-1.
Newman's in the mode of taking the middle. Oh boy.
Second serve.
A weird scoop shot there by Newman. It worked pretty well.
I'm telling you, he has the scooping shots.
Yeah, that's sort of
7-8-2.
Yeah, the shovel.
shovel. Yeah, it's a shovel shot. Okay, that's a good name for it.
Wow, what a take from Augie Guh for this side out. So early on his anticipation and his movement, he looks like a gazelle.
On the replay, it did look like Ignatowich might have been able to hit it.
8-7-1.
I think he was letting it go, thinking it was going long.
There we go.
Longest point of the match.
Oh! An Ernie look and missing long for Ignatowich, but yeah, that was a great point.
It wasn't high enough. I think James anticipated a little bit higher so he could hit down on it, but it was too close to the net. It sort of had to hit up almost.
Do you know what we call that, Dink?
9-7-1.
Unearnable.
Second serve.
They only need 2 more to close out game 1.
9-7-2.
Pressure is on.
9-7-2. Ignatowich and Newman need a side out. just threw Newman's timing off. It was not a difficult shot.
10-7-2.
Great defensive from Ogiga. Net.
Set out.
When did this court get packed all of a sudden? It is packed here.
Yeah. Well, it's been good crowds all week here in Mesa. Probably the best attended tournament we have all year.
7-10-1.
It's like everyone showed up for the party.
The word gets around that there's a good match going on.
Hey, there we go. That does it for Ignatowich, and Newman finally getting a point.
Well, that's the same shot Ignatowich had several times.
8-10-1.
Left side, he left it in the net.
It's like a mental block on the left side.
Second serve.
A 2-E to a 1-E
No.
for Jaume Martinez Vich.
8-10-2.
Ignatowich need another couple points here. Don't want to give him. Oh.
Lucky Newman and Ignatowich.
Wow.
That third was so high.
As soon as he hit it, I said, uh-oh.
The reset was so high. They just got away with it.
Here's a huge point. You want to give the serve back for a couple of game points. There it is.
Big cover from Newman. Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this covered. Big forehand.
That's big to get to 10-10. Really big.
10-10-2.
Not the right take for Ignatowich.
Set out.
He has to play patient here.
Yeah.
If he's going to play on the right side, he has to be patient. Has to
Yeah.
be.
He's doing speed ups off
10-10-1.
balls where he's got to hit it up instead of a ball that he can hit down.
Second serve.
Now, one of Riley's favorite plays is to hit a pancake.
10-10-2.
And then wag his finger. Shake his head no.
Oh, that
Set out.
serve was wide. Wow. Good sequence there for Newman and Ignatowich.
10-10-1. Point.
A
Game
little bit
point.
better speed up. It wasn't a great speed up there
Timeout
for
receivers.
Ignatowich. Just
11-10-1.
enough.
1
Jaume
minute.
Martinez Vich so
So
11,
credit to
10,
him
1.
for recognizing and doing it. See if they can execute one more point. Oh,
Second serve.
James just got caught in no man's
Game
land there.
point. 11-10-2.
Got standing room only around grandstand court, couple people deep. That's good.
a little greedy for
Yeah.
Riley Newman as
Yeah,
he came over unnecessarily.
There's just no reason to hit that shot. No reason to hit that shot. Trying to be a hero. Ignatowich was standing right behind him, had the same identical shot.
10-11-1.
More time to prepare for it. Newman just got out of position.
Oh,
Point.
big birdie for Jaume Martinez Vich. And look, they're targeting James Ignatowich again.
11-11-1.
This time he's playing on the right side. Oh,
Second
missed
serve.
serve. That's the second one in this game.
Yeah, I haven't waited for JMV to do a
11,
speed up
11,
directly
2.
at Ignatowich. Hasn't done it yet. better be careful. He's going to get another Ernie against him.
That ball stays in. Ignatowich gets the speed up off of the bounce on the forehand side. Wow.
Oh, Augie took a swing at it, missed it.
Might have lost it as it's getting really dark here
11,
in
11,
the desert. Aggressive play. So good.
I'd like to see
11,
Ignatowich
11,
and Newman
2.
do a drop here for a third.
Oh, the combo from Agiga, so quick like a ninja.
It did look like Newman had a ball that he could do something with.
11, 11, 1.
Just not able to get enough mustard on it. Holy cow. Wow.
Oh, off the net. And all of a sudden, things change around again for another game point for Martinez Vich and Guh. Oh my, crazy game.
12, 11, 1.
On a 1, too, so they'll have a couple of shots at it. Now they tested Ignatowich.
Second serve.
And as they should,
point.
right?
He passed that test, but I think we're going to see that again.
12, 11, 2.
Especially, as you said, if they can get it to his forehand, get the right angle.
Is Jaume going to take the risk?
Oh!
Augie takes the risks.
Ooh.
And a side out.
That did look like a reasonably attackable ball, especially in this game. Nobody's getting too many sitters.
11 and 12, 1. Point.
Ignatowich went so far to the sideline. Jaume had such a clear opening there. So much pressure.
Well, Ignatowich, when he
12,
plays right
12,
side,
1.
does like to slide right and hit backhand counters. Like that.
Just like
Just
that.
like that.
Just like
Just
that.
like that.
It has to be disguised. Jaume has to
Game
show
point.
a couple cross courts.
Yeah, do you see how far in the replay it was? Ignatowich was basically had his feet on the sideline, hitting a backhand on the right
13,
side.
12,
That's how much
1.
he likes to slide right and hit backhand.
Now a game point for Ignatowich. Newman again.
And on a 1.
Point game. 14,
I thought
12.
Ignatowich had a
Timeout,
chance there as soon as that ball was
change
hit.
it.
Well,
Really, what a tremendous game one here in the final match on Grandstand
Yeah.
Court. Really, all I saw was Jaume Martinez Vich taking the risk when it was on the return possession and not on the service possession.
we're back. This is the first rally of game 2.
Gives you energy. But you get the win. The most important ingredient is you.
0, 0, 1.
Plague of these lately. He had a good little speed up there to start. You see Newman staying on the left side.
no.
Game 2. I think that's smart.
Introducing Persona IQ, the smart knee. Address your knee pain with a replacement that contains sensors which capture helpful information such as your range of motion, stride length, walking speed, and step count to ensure your new knee is performing at its best. keeps you connected to your healthcare team so you can receive important reminders and personalized recovery guidance. It's not a GPS. It doesn't collect where you've been or where you're going. Persona IQ, a smarter way to regain mobility.
Movement Watches is proud to be the official timekeeper of the Professional Pickleball Association. Shop now at mvmt.com.
Ooh, there's what we expected. Shell, we see the speed up at Ignatowich on the right side, caught him on the forehand, and again he netted it. Again,
Set out.
I think we're gonna see some constant speed ups here at Ignatowich on the right side. At least that's what I would do if I was JMV and Augie.
Yeah. Oof.
Point.
I didn't see any treatment done on Ignatowich.
1-2-1.
He was sort of rubbing his back. I think his, back soreness, back spasms.
I would make Ignatowich dink all day
Yeah.
if I knew he had a back problem.
Well, there we saw again.
Second serve.
They're speeding up at him, and he's jumping right.
He's always going to do that. Just
1-2-2.
go behind Newman a couple times. I'm telling you. Just give it a try. Open up the space. There we go. Oh, good look.
Set out.
Good look from Martinez Vich, though. I like that he changed it up. He knows that he's unable to go at Ignatowich
2-1-1.
right now. Continuously playing moves and counter moves.
Oh, wow. Great reset there from Newman.
We call it the shovel.
Second serve.
It's got a shovel reset. Newman Nation, make sure you go to the clinic and figure out how to do that one out.
2-1-2.
Don't try that at home. That's high. That's high, too. That's high. Now there was a number of high shots.
Hey!
Set out.
Finally, both players looking for the opportunity to come in, but
1-2-1.
good pressure and good patience from Martinez Vich and Agiga. Oh!
Point.
Inadvertent headshot there from Augie to...
Are they going to count it? No, they're not.
No, it's definitely not
2-2-1.
targeted.
Okay, Agiga getting involved, tying things up here, taking the lead here.
Yeah, I do like it if Augie can speed up at Ignatowich.
3-2-1.
Normally you're not necessarily big on cross-court speed-ups, but I think that might be a different look to counter his step right move.
Okay, out of the year attacks for Gut and Jaume. See it. See if they're going to find
4-2-1.
more of that. Oh, a switch. A switch.
Second serve.
Okay. They're going to call another switch.
4-2-2.
Get them out of their game plan. That's working right now.
Yeah, I think they know the game plan of Ignatowich on the left.
Point.
Ignatowich looking pretty frustrated and uncomfortable out there.
That's exactly how most people would feel
5-2-2.
with the pain. It's just so bothersome.
Set out.
Well, cure for any problem is a good counter. Hit a good shot, you always feel better.
I like that a lot, actually. That's so true. So many people at home could totally relate to that.
2-5-1.
I like chaos. I like chaos. Newman plays his best when it's just all over the
3-5-1.
place and there's no set plan, but it looks like they're going to keep Ignatowich on the right here. Oh!
I think
Second
Robbie
serve.
screened him a little bit there.
Yeah.
Newman does
3-5-2.
sometimes have a tendency to try to do a little too much.
Does he now?
He does.
You know, maybe Ignatowich and Newman had a talk, and Ignatowich maybe expressed his pain and what he can and cannot do, and maybe you're seeing a little much from Newman because of that.
5-3-1.
And it's because it's in his nature.
Well, if that were true, I would be expecting Ignatowich to stay on the right side. You know, left side, you just have to do a little bit more.
Exactly.
You got to stretch a little bit more. You got to cover a little more ground. You're going to get more balls.
6-3-1.
Yeah.
Point.
You know, they have that. Again, they have a little bit of conflict on the middle balls when Ignatowich is on the left.
Timeout receiver.
Do the chaos and
Turn
overextend.
in.
At least
7-3-1.
he could do what he wants to do.
Now they're back with James on the right. I think that's the right play all the way. You got to just
Point.
leave him on the right.
8-3-1.
8-3-1. This game's getting away from Newman and Ignatowich after a promising start to it.
Point.
Good patience there from JMV and Guh. Just make him hit the ball. And if he gets it back, make him hit another ball.
9-3-1. Second serve. 9-3-2. Set out. Riley.
Newman talking to his sister Lindsay,
3-9-1.
sitting in the front row over here, just in front of us. A little coaching advice.
What to do.
Second serve. 3-9-2.
Definitely can be frustrating, Michelle, where your partner's kind of struggling, and there's only so much you can do.
Right. It takes two to play mixed.
Yeah.
And gender.
No, it's called doubles for a reason.
That's right.
Sometimes you just have to rely on your partner. Will shake it. Get through it, shake it off, play better.
4-9-2.
What a reset from Newman. And a counter from Guh.
Set out.
That was a pretty clean shot there.
The movement and the anticipation, the timing, so good.
9-4-1. Point.
Fancy.
Game point.
GMV so quick.
10-4-1.
Whoa.
Second serve.
It's like he can't stand still.
Game point.
You know what I mean? He's got to go. He's got to do his thing.
10-4-2.
Oh, and a foot fault's called for game.
Point game.
And
Yeah, I
Game
mean,
3. Time in.
just body language so
0-0-2.
telling here. JMV and Augie are just up, ready, smiling, energized. Newman looked kind of down sitting on the bench. Ignatowich and Newman not talking to each other. Didn't look good.
Is there such thing as just playing defense from the baseline?
Point.
Yes, it's called losing.
I mean,
One, zero, two.
Riley's a scrapper, and if Ignatowich should just get his paddle, at least he has more time to respond to it.
You can't possibly play men's doubles from the baseline.
Yeah, there's a speed up.
Point.
That's what Ignatowich needs to do. He just needs to go for broke, and he's got to be deceptive on every dink, and he's got to be deceptive on every speed up. Has to be.
2-0-2.
Well, they get a 2-0 lead, but they had a 2-0 lead in game 2.
Set out.
Riley's pretty steady.
Oh, look at that crew!
Yeah, we've got not just a big crowd, but we've got a crowd
Look
that
at
includes all
that.
the pros.
0-2-1.
Name all the pros. Can you name all the pros?
Yes.
That's cool. I love seeing that. That brings me back to old days where we all used to sit and watch like all the matches. We didn't go home. We
0-2-2.
wanted all the action, even if we lost our match.
Set out.
Sitting across the court from us, Michelle. See him over there?
Yeah, yeah.
2-0-1.
In the VIP lounge, CIBC.
Second
There's
serve.
actually so many of them over there. I don't think we caught them all in the shot.
I know. Tyler Loong wasn't in there.
2-0-2.
Yeah, I see Tyler in there.
There's some hiding behind the seats. I wonder who they're all rooting for.
I mean, at some point you got to kind of feel sorry for Ignatowich and root for him.
Oh yeah, taking.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
We keep excluding Tyler Loong in the shot. He's
Come on, get the king of the court in there.
He's over to Connor Garnett's left. That's funny.
I think Tyler's the one that's actually the most intrigued by this match. He's standing up with his arms crossed.
That's
Look at that point. Woo!
probably going to be the subject of a podcast for Tyler coming up.
See him in the background on that replay. Big put away from Jamais.
0-3-1.
There he is.
There we go. There we go. Tyler Loong shot.
So
All right.
serious. He's totally locked in. Oh, nice. Newman getting pumped up here. Can you believe that Ignatowich and Newman are ahead in this game right now?
0-3-2.
I mean, it's all dependent on what Ignatowich can do, how much he can do. If he's limited, they're going to get steamrolled. If he can play, it's going to be a tight match. Riley probably again trying to do a little too much.
He's trying, man. He's trying.
As I said, at some point you got to kind of
1-3-2.
feel sorry for Ignatowich and give him credit for trying to grind it out here. Wow, look at that reaction from Riley. It makes it look, that is a very, very difficult shot. Made it look easy.
3-1-1.
3-1-1. Yeah.
They keep
Second
getting
serve.
Ignatowich. I mean, just stay back, Ignatowich. Stay back.
Well, I'd like to see Riley drop. Riley's got a great drop. His
3-1-2.
drives are so-so. His drops are excellent. He's getting it up a little bit and catching Ignatowich.
There you go. There's a drive.
Cleaner.
We could work with that. But that he has to. There's
So,
he doesn't
what?
want to be in that dink, obviously.
Yeah.
So
I mean, he's the only one who really knows how he's feeling.
Exactly.
And so if he's just if
1-3-1.
he's feeling too tight for a long point, you're right.
there's speeding up at the wrong time because you're anxious or impatient. That's different from the scenario, I feel like.
2-3-1.
Yeah, I mean, if he just physically can't play a long game here, then you got to do what you got to do.
All right, it's Newman getting big.
Ignatowich with a good reset off that backhand. Set up the point.
2-3-2.
Slam dunk for Newman.
2-3-2. Wow, great resets.
Point.
Great resets, but Ignatowich had 2 balls there that he's got to put away.
He's got to put away.
Yeah, you just have to.
3-3-2.
And all tied up. Anybody's ball game.
Little singles action for Newman on the side out. And things are tied up. They were ahead by 3 before the side out, so now things are all even. And
3-3-1.
looking to pull away here, Newman.
There you go. There again, that really jump right speed out. Ignatowich had one foot out of bounds. The other foot, I think his left foot was probably on the line or so. He's so far to the right.
4-3-1.
He's able to do that punch backhand. Oh, that's long.
Second serve.
Can't be doing that.
4-3-2. That shot because he's so tall and such a reach. If he was 5'10", he would not have been able to do that.
Martinez Vich is very capable of staying in the rally.
Yeah.
If he mentally just stays in the rally and puts more pressure on his opponents and keeps Ignatowich on the court longer, they could take this. Let's see what the challenge is.
Side out.
There is no challenge.
I did see replay.
It looked clean from our replay.
It was real close on his right foot, whether he landed
3-5-1.
on the line or fully across. Would have been a close call on a challenge.
Oh.
Point.
Right. That seems like a ball he should be able to handle.
It's the anticipation. It's just a second too slow on the anticipation. Okay, that speed up worked.
Point.
And it was an off-pace speed up. It was an off-pace speed up to the forehand.
I actually don't think it was particularly good.
5-5-1.
Just a player at this level should be able to handle that shot.
Wow.
Nice roll.
Second serve.
So smooth from Ignatowich, anticipating.
No,
I've-
Augie made the right move. His partner was doing a covering an ATP, so he moved middle, that left his sideline open.
This is the second
5-5-2.
ATP Defend winner on Grandstand Court today.
Well,
if you can defend it by
In
hitting
Florida, right? So maybe he's concerned for his buddy there.
He's thinking, hey, we got a drill on next Tuesday. Is he going to be able to do it?
5-6-1.
He's on it every time. Even with the off pace right there that Jamais was checking to see if Ignatowich was still going to counter, and he does.
6-6-1.
What a point. Gotta love that Riley Newman pancake forehand.
7-6-1.
Might as well just call it the Riley dunk.
Second
That's
serve.
some good topspin. Really stayed down.
Now we have
7-6-2.
Diaskew in
Nope,
the
I
background
just-
stretching out. Everyone's here for this match. I'm telling you, it's a good one.
It is a good one. Good play there by Ignatowich. I mean, you got to root for the guy. He's dealing with it. He's got to root for him. Two good backhand counters. He got on top of him
8-6-2.
that time.
I like that change it from Augie Gutt, just putting a little bit of backspin behind that put away there. There was a wall, the Ignatowich Newman wall. And some work needs to be done from Gutt and
6-8-1.
Martinez Vich, trailing by 2 here in game 3. Crucial side out.
It's been a good back and forth game 3. Just when I think one team has an advantage,
6-8-2.
it switches.
Nice take from Augie Gutt. That's what helped them with their success in game 2, is taking the balls out of the air and poking Ignatowich.
7-8-2. Set out.
All right.
I'm rarely a fan of backing off the line, but I wonder if Ignatowich might want to take a foot back
8-7-1.
behind the line, give himself a little more time. That's long. Oh boy, that's a big
Huge.
miss at this point. Don't want to give your opponent a total free point.
9-7-1.
He knows it.
Wow.
Martinez Vich
Yeah,
knows it.
he's kicking himself. That is really big.
Ugh.
Second serve.
But he's back. He's just having trouble transitioning from drive to drop.
9-7-2.
Big point here.
No.
Set out.
Another opportunity for Martinez Vich and Gutt. Again, another important side out.
That one looked like he wanted to
7-9-1.
trickle over. Nice. Nice. Big counter. 2 big counters there from James Ignatowich.
Telling you,
What a time for it.
I'm telling you, they just need to be a little bit more patient and stay in the point. There's no
Yeah.
rush for them.
Yeah, I don't understand why
They want to keep them
7-9-2.
out here as long as possible.
they're playing too fast. Oh, that's it. Wow.
Set out.
It's not not going to do it.
Augie usually so steady. A little shaky on those two.
I want to see the third shot lob from Ignatowich.
They need a point here, though. Oh, Newman wanted. Newman knew he needed a point. Gotta let that ball go.
The sense of urgency in Game 3 here on Grandstand Court.
Gotta let that ball go. Ignatowich had a forehand.
Finally successful. And for a side out, an offensive timeout for Martinez Vich and
Timeout
Guh.
servers. 7-9-1. 1 minute. Time in.
Ignatowich and Newman have had a couple of
7-9-1.
chances to put this one away. Have not been able to do it. I don't know that you want to give him one more chance.
Second serve.
Another missed third from Guh. Very unusual.
7-9-2.
Okay.
Wow.
Big point. Huge point. Little glimpse of us in the booth hiding in the corner over here.
It's an exciting match. Oh, boy. Wow. Big time for a big-time shot from James Ignatowich. One of his best defensive shots. Helped his partner get it, and that gives them a match point.
10-7-1.
On a 1. Can they convert?
Just short.
Into the
Match
tape,
point.
and that gets us to our second match point. Wow.
10-7-2.
The reset was just too high, and that puts us at a side out for the opportunity. This is it. This is it for Martinez Vich and Guh. They need to get up to the net. Are they willing to really
17-1.
work this point here?
Second serve.
Ignatowich took a swing at it and missed. Lucky for him.
His paddle was in the place to make the shot.
Yeah, no, he.
17-2.
From the replay, it did look like he was letting it go. I'll give him credit for that. Not an easy one. Guh and Martinez Vich need this point.
Can they grind away? Let's see.
Who's going to do the first speed up is the question.
See, if they're able to just, if they're just able to chip away like that, they have the opportunity.
I'm not sure what Ignatowich was doing there. That was.
He does not want to stay in the point. He does not want to stay out here.
Well, I could see him taking a big swing at a cross-court forehand, but not what he did. Wow.
Oh!
Wow. Can you believe Martinez Vich almost got that ball?
Match point.
That would have been incredible. Crowd is roaring on that one.
Ignatowich.
Standing ovation for these players. And game point, or match point number 3. Will Riley do a speed up here?
Ignatowich pulls the
good.
trigger. I'm telling you, the longer the point, the more it's going to go over the side of Guh and Martinez Vich.
It almost seems like Ignatowich has a counter, and once they get to 20 or so, 20 shots and a point, he feels like he's got to pull the trigger. Whoa! What a point and incredible! Holy cow!
The exchange between Martinez Vich and Ignatowich.
Wow. Crowd on its